Good afternoon, ladies. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do some natural eyes. I did all of my makeup today. I did my primer, which was the Kevin Aucoin Prime Skin Developer that I love so much. My foundation concealer are the Lime Life by Alcone. My bronzer, my cream bronzer is the Chanel. Gonna give major love to NARS today. I have this palette that I love. It has bronzers and blushes in it. So I have my Laguna bronzer on top of the Chanel today. I have Blasphemy blush on, this pinky one here. And then I put a little bit of the matte highlight on the bridge of my nose. And then I used my Albatross from NARS, this beautiful highlight here that I finally hit pan on, just a little bit over here today. And then I have a MAC lip gloss on. So I thought today I would do a more natural eye. And for that, I love this really easy Smashbox palette. The lenticular top is kind of fun. It is called the Minimalist, how apropos, palette. So there's a cool side here and a warm side here, 4 colors, very basic, really beautiful. So I'm gonna do a basic eye today. My inspiration is gonna be Jane Fonda because she's been a style icon in the mature world for years, but I just love Grace and Frankie, the show, so much. She always looks amazing. I kind of want to be Frankie when I grow up, but I love her makeup. So I'm going to do a look like hers today using the warm side, which is this side here. Her shadow always is a little bit darker on the lid going up. And the reason why is because it's very forgiving for the soft part of the eye that gets nothing but softer as we get more awesome. So it's very forgiving for that. So if you feel you have a really hooded eyelid, this is going to be a good eye shape, a good eyeshadow style for you. And it is daytime, nighttime. It's very easy to bump up. If you want to go out, or if you do it and you decide you want something a little different or a little bit lighter on the lid. But this is a really easy daytime look. I'm going to use my Smashbox 24-hour eye primer. My hair has grown out so much it now has to be pinned back. My wonderful husband helped me color my hair the other night, which was so sweet. So I'm just going to get that primer all the way up there. It really just kind of needs to be where your skin touches for the most part. So I don't want to mess up my eyebrows. I'm going to just kind of put the primer where I know everything is going to touch. Like that. I'm going to start with, let's see. I'm going to use this matte color here. It's this long color to cover my entire lid. So that way all the eyeshadow I put on top of it moves and blends really nicely. So one thing I do really love about these palettes is it gives you more of this overall lid color. So it's going to wear better. When you use the whole palette, the colors are going to wear out at the same time. I find that very considerate of them. I believe Ulta and Sephora carry them. I think they're like $28, these little palettes. So now I'm just going above, like right under my eyebrow, just to make sure I have eyeshadow there. All right. Just going to grab a round blending brush like this. And I'm gonna grab this dark color here. And instead of patting it on the lid like I would normally to get a lot of color, I'm going to lightly put it on with this brush because I don't want a lot of color. And this is a dark brown, so it's going to give me definitely some color. And just kind of loosen up, sorry, I like to loosen up the brush just a little bit. Like that. And just blend it lightly into the crease. Like that. Very soft blend onto the lid. So I put the color on my brush, and then again, I just want to make sure that my brush is nice and loose. It also kind of drops a little bit of the powder into the brush, so I don't get a very intense splat of color in one place, and I'm able to spread it around a little bit. Just like that. So this look is actually nothing under the eye, which is kind of fun, makes it very simple. It's also great for anyone who doesn't like putting anything under the eye or is afraid to put something under the eye. So we're only putting color between our lashes and our eyebrows today. I do have a little bit of stuff left over, like mascara from yesterday, but so now I'm going to go into this matte kind of medium brown, almost slightly darker than skin color. The same brush, that way the colors kind of mix together a little bit. And now I'm gonna go in my crease and blend up just a little bit. So I really wanna make sure I keep my eyebrows down, which is really hard, because this is where I'm starting to hide my eyelid. So I want to make sure that when I look up, I'm starting to see that color, to visually press that eyelid back. Kind of like that. Just a little more color. Like that. That is it for the eyes. Want to make sure I have that even. That's it. So I want to make sure I get as big a curl in my lash as possible. So I'm going to actually curl it in 2 places today. So if you have really straight lashes or very short lashes, you want to curl in 2 places. So you want to get right down to the lash line, count to 8. And then go halfway up the lash and curl again, so that you get an actual curl and not just a bend at the base of the lash. So if you can see the difference. I do have a little bit of mascara from yesterday, but just curling the eyelashes make a big difference. So even if you think you don't have a light eyelash and you shouldn't bother, then do it. Try doing it in 2 places, even if it's very close. Do the tight lining. If you don't know what tight lining is, that is taking your eyeliner and coloring in between your eyelashes to give the impression of having a more thick, lush lash line. And the way you do that is this. I will show you. So if you're going to do eyeshadow just on the top of the lid like this, you really do need to do the mascara and kind of curl the lashes as much as you can. Tight lining, I'm taking my eyeliner. I really like the Marc Jacobs. It doesn't bother my eyes. My eyes are not sensitive to anything but eyeliner in the waterline. So I'm taking my mirror and holding it low right under here. And I'm going to literally come up and press in between my eyelashes. You may get a little on the inside of your waterline, and that's okay. If it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me. It's really pretty actually if you do. But I'm going to just tight line by going in between the eyelashes. You can see how much of a difference it makes. You can kind of blink down as you do it, and it helps force that eyeliner in between the lashes. You want an eyeliner that is soft enough to get in there, but that will dry and be waterproof and not move afterwards, which is why I like the Marc Jacobs. That it does that for me. So that is that. Now we're going to do some mascara. Yes. Now when you do your mascara, try to get right down to the lash line and wiggle. And it's going to reinforce that tight lining we just did with the eyeliner. Kind of like in the 50s, even kind of in the 60s, traditionally in makeup, there's always been kind of that dramatic black line, that black liner on the top lid. So this is just our version. As our face changes and our needs change, we just adapt the look for us and what is most flattering. And of course, do whatever you want to do. I'm all about that as well. But this is just a quick, easy interpretation for daytime. And again, this is my Jane Fonda inspired look. On my eyes, I'm not going to do the bottom liner. And actually, Jane Fonda usually does a very pinky nude lip, which I don't know if I did the right blush for that today, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. But this is a very quick only three color, Daytime Smokey inspired by Jane Fonda. It opens the eyes. I love it. Very classic. Anyway, that's the look for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if there's anything that you want to see, please let me know. I will do it. And let's make it.